Hello everyone, welcome. You have come to Creativity with Jennifer. This is Christmas in July series number 2. I'm a little early, but I'm going to give everybody a minute to jump on. All right. I hope everyone has had a wonderful day. I am getting the laptop pulled up so I can see comments as they come in while we are crafting. I hope everyone has had a wonderful Sunday. Where I'm at, which is Lexington, South Carolina, it has been scorching hot, with heat being 100 degrees, and then the heat index has been running there about 101 to about 106. So it has been relatively rough at times. All right, let's get this up so I can see. Mute the sound. All right, I am going to cut our music off here, and with the weather being as hot as it's been, I've had to watch Hallmark Christmas movies as well as Christmas music to be able to get in the mindset of Christmas. I am going to flip the camera real quick so I can see and talk with you a moment. That way we've got a face and everything. All right, so I'm going to go over a couple of announcements that's going on, and then I will flip the camera back and get started so I can show you things that is happening. I've got a couple of things going on within creativity. I have my Christmas in July stamp camp. The registration closes on Tuesday for that, so if you're interested in that, please get your registration in. You should have received an email if you're on my email list. If you did not, then please make a comment in this link, and I will make sure you get your email invite so you can get signed up for that. I also have my Sip and Kit card class this Saturday from 10 to 12. If you have not registered for that and you're interested in that, I need to know by 10 o'clock in the morning, because I will be getting all the kits on order for that as well. All right, so, and I have a couple of other things, but I'm going to flip the camera so I can share with you the topics, and we will dive into those at the end. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and share the news now, and then we will get crafting, okay? All right, so let's get the camera and flip you back around. All right, now let me get my cord out of the way. Perfect. All right, so this is Christmas in July series number 2 that we are doing tonight. So I hope you enjoy the sets that I am going to be working on. I am going to be using the Merriest tree dies. Welcome who joined. Thank you. These are the Merriest trees. This is in our annual catalog. This is actually a carryover from last year sets. So let's see. You can find this in our annual catalog on page 78. So in this catalog on page 78, Come on page 78, right here, is the Marion Tree stamp set. And that is located on page 78. All right. So that is the set that we're going to be doing tonight. And I have 3 cards that we will be doing tonight. Now, the way this is working, this is my free with a purchase class. So if you place a $35 order or more, then the cards that I'm making tonight, you will get all the supplies to do 2 of each card that will be pre-cut. Now, the only thing I will do all the die cutting, but I cannot do any stamp images because it is against the Stampin' Up! Policy. So I won't be able to do stamp images, but I will do all the die cutting and all the paper cutting for you to do 2. We got 3 cards tonight, so I will prep enough cards for you to do 2 cards per design, and there's 3 cards. So this is free with purchase, $35 or more. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move this out the way, and we are going to get started. I am actually going to pull the cards out and let you see each card before we start doing our demos. Okay, so there is our envelope for the first card, along with the card itself. This is our second card, and I just stamped the tree onto the envelope, and that is our second card. And then our third card, I just did the stars again, and then that is our third card. Okay. So these are the 3 cards that we're making tonight. And if you do a order of $35 or more, I will prep these cards for you and send to you with a PDF file giving you step-by-step instructions. All right, and that will go from tonight through Saturday, which is, I want to say Saturday the 19th, or is it Saturday the 20th? Let's see. Saturday the 20th. So everything will cut off on Saturday, July 20th. All right. I have a link in this video, and I will also go back after the video, and in the header, I will put the stamp set, the product code, the paper, all of that, in case you want to order on your own. I will do that as well after we finish making our cards. All right, so let's get started tonight with, which one are we going to start with? Let's do this one first. All right, so this card is the one that I'm choosing to start with. This is going to be using our Shy Shamrock and our white craft ink. And then the glitter paper that I am using is the 2024-2026 in color Glimmer paper. And it is the Glimmer paper for our new in colors for this year. So I am using the Shy Shamrock color of our glitter paper. And this is the best kind of glitter paper because glitter don't get everywhere like most glitter does. All right, so let's get started. I'm going to take my bone folder, and I am going to just go ahead and run this down the crease of the card. Okay. And then for the inside, I have my basic white. Make sure I got the right, yes. Make sure I got the right stamp basic white size here. And I just stamped, "We wish you a Merry Christmas" on the inside of it. So I'm going to open up our ink pad. I'm going to get our piercing pad to stamp on. That way we've got a good image. And I put this at the top of my card. You can put it in the center, you can put it at the bottom, just wherever you would like to put it is fine. Don't stress of where to put it. It's simple, easy here. All right, now I'm going to take my liquid glue, and you can use whatever type of adhesive you want, and I'm going to just put my glue on the back here, and we're going to put it on the inside of our card. Okay, and then I'm going to rub it down pretty good there. Now I am going to take my other piece of basic white, and I'm going to stamp my tree in my Shy Shamrock green. All right. And then we're going to just tap our ink pad. If you are new to Stampin' Up! And you have not used our ink pads very much, you do not need to press your stamp into them because you will get too much ink on them. You just need to tap your ink pad. And we will get a good image here. All right, wait a minute. I am getting all kinds of I'm getting lines in it, and I didn't want that. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. I got the ink on the block here, and it is getting all over my fingers. All right, let's see what we got. And then we're going to just stamp that directly on to our card base. Okay, perfect. Now what we are going to do is take the outline part of our tree, and we're going to take our craft white ink pad, and this is going to kind of give it a snow type look on our tree, or that's what I'm hoping we're getting. All right, and then because this is a photopolymer set, you can line it up as to where you want to stamp. There we go. And now you've got the white in your tree as well. Now it does take a few minutes for this to dry, so I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment while I wait for that to dry. And my sentiment says, "Hope your home is filled with the spirit of the season." And I'm going to tap that in and give it right at the base of my card. All right. Now we're ready to take our and attach it to our glitter. And we're going to put our adhesive, whether it's liquid glue or a tape runner, and then you're going to just center this onto your card. Okay, now we're ready to attach this to the card base itself. And I'm going to do this just a little on the heavy side, just because it's got that glitter paper on it and it's a little thicker and it's heavier. So I want to make sure that it is stable. All right. And then I am taking our 2426 in color resonance dots, and I'm going to use those for our embellishment for this card. And I'm going to take one of the big ones and we're going to stick it up here. And then we're going to take one of our small ones. And I kind of like to put 3, and I like to do it in a diagonal. They need to go in 3. So there is our card 1. And then for the envelope for this card, I just took my envelope. Let me take my bone folder and run that across there. And then I just took my tree. And I'm just trying to make sure I've got good coverage on my tree. And then it just goes straight onto the back of your envelope. And there you go. Perfect deal. All right. So there is that. I'm going to move that out of the way. Welcome who joined. Thank you. I hope you are enjoying so far. This is my Christmas in July series number 2. If you missed one, you can go back to last Sunday's Facebook Live, or you can go to my YouTube channel and see it there as well. All right, so I am going to take my little chamois and get the stamps cleaned up real quick. And then we're going to move on to the next card here. All right, so let me... Thank you, Dora. Yeah, I love this set. I did a lot of my Christmas cards last year with this set. I am excited about the new sets coming out. If you have not been on the online store, go check out the new online exclusive items. Stampin' Up! Has done a phenomenal job with some of our new stamp sets that you can go ahead and get prior to the new holiday catalog going out, which that catalog goes out in September. But by being a demonstrator, I get to see it next week. And I am so thrilled to see it. I cannot wait. That, I have to say, is one of my favorite catalogs because it's got all the fall stuff and the Halloween and the Christmas and Thanksgiving and all of those day celebration events. So if you're interested in becoming a demonstrator, I would love to talk with you and have you join my team. If you're interested in that, just let me know and I will be glad to share some information with you in regards to that. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too, Dora. I'm having competition though, because with the kits that Stampin' Up is starting to release and the online exclusives that they're releasing, it's making it very hard to stay in tune with the catalog, because so much stuff is being released on the online exclusive, and we get 2 new kits a year, 2 new kits every month. So I hope there's some wow factors in our holiday catalog, because there's definitely been some so far online. Alright, so this is going to be the next card that we're going to do. I stamped some snow flurries on the envelope. With this one, I'm using the basic white Pretty Peacock. The designer paper that I'm using, it is called the Winter Meadow set. It is a 12 by 12 pack. It's double-sided. And then I used some basic white, and the embossing folder that I used was Eyelet, what's it called? Give me a second, I'm looking it up. I must didn't write it down. Yeah, I did. Eyelet is a 3D embossing folder. So, I did that. And then I took, for the trees, let me get my stamp set. I took the trees right here, and I cut 4 of them, and then I layered the tree. So I've already did the cutting just so it will save some time on the videos. Plus I cannot cut under my video because it shakes so bad. So I've got everything ready. So we're going to move this out of the way, and we're going to slide out our card and all of our pieces. I also took, to get the color on the tree, I took the Pretty Peacock ink pad and one of our brushes, and I colored it. So we're going to do that as well. So let me get all my pieces out of the way here. These are our trees that we need. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And I am going to get a piece of scrap paper, because like I said, I am going to be using the brush on here, and I don't want it on my table. So let's do Pretty Peacock. I'm going to open this up. Now, and then I took my ink, my brush, and I just turned it in. Now, the lighter you want it, so start off and work your way to the tree. And that way you've got some lightness to it as well. Now, if you take it straight off of the ink pad and straight onto your tree, it's going to be really dark. So if you don't want it dark, then start out light. Because you know you can always add, but you cannot take away once it's on your paper. And I didn't do the top of the trees because you're going to layer it, so you won't see the tops. But I do think, all right, and I do think I've got to do more on this one because you're going to see the whole thing. There we go. All right. So, let me get my scrap out the way. Now, we are going to, I thought it was 3. Oh, I was missing a tree, sorry. I was like, wait a minute, where's my other tree? All right, So what we're going to do is we're going to layer our trees. So I just kind of did that, and I just put the glue on the bottom piece. And then I just took it up to that and put it down. And then the same thing with this one. And then we put it right there. And then this one goes at the very top. That goes to the very top of your tree, and that gives you your layered look. Okay. And then we are going to let that dry a second, so I'm going to move it out of the way, and we're going to get started with our pieces here. So I put a pretty peacock piece with the basic white, and this is going to be for your inside. Okay. Now for the inside of the tree, what I did, for the inside of the card, I took these little snowflakes and stamped around, but I also took the sentiment and stamped it on here, and then stamped these snowflakes around it. So I did it like this. Okay. And then I took the snowflakes and I spotted it around. Now I'm leaving gaps because I'm going to come back now and watch this. We are now going to go back over it again. I'm going to bring out my scrap paper, and I'm stamping my snowflakes. I'm stamping off, and then I'm going to stamp on. And that gives it a shade, a lighter shade of peacock in there. Okay. And you can do these however many you want, where you want. That is totally your call. Oops. And I think I'm going to put it right there. And that's my inside of my card. I think that's all I want to do with that. So we're going to move that over to the side. And then we're going to go ahead and put our designer paper onto our pretty peacock. And this will go to the front. Ooh. To the front of our card here. If I quit getting glue everywhere. I'm just getting it all over. All right, so where is my, okay. All right, now we're going to put our embossing piece on there. And I did a little heavy on this just because it is embossed. So you don't want it to lift up. Okay. Now on this card we are also going to use our silver and white ribbon. And all I did is took enough to wrap on the side of the card. So we're going to take it and go toward the bottom. And then you just want to be able to tuck it over on the back side. So nothing major size-wise. You don't need a big piece or any of that. Trying to cut with one hand is not fun. Now, I tried the glue on this earlier and it just did not work. So I am going to use my tape runner. Well, maybe. I'm going to use my tape runner here to hold this down, because I just could not get the glue to hold it down. And then it didn't help matters that I got glue on my fingers, so the ribbon wanted to stick to my fingers. So that made it a little hard too. All right. So there is that. Okay. Now, we are ready to put our tree on. And of course, you know, we have to put our tree on with dimensionals, because trees are supposed to pop, right? So we're going to just kind of put a couple of dimensionals on here. All right. So one thing that I'm getting ready to do is, like I said, as a demonstrator, I get to see the new catalog that's going to have our fall stuff in it, our Halloween stuff, our Christmas, New Year's, those types of things. So I'm getting ready to start planning some fall classes, some product-based classes, some workshops, going to look at doing some new things. Let me know some of the things that you like. Do you like pumpkins, flowers, sunflowers, any of those types of things? Do you do Halloween? Do you make a lot of Halloween cards? Any of those kind of things? Drop a comment so I can start looking in the catalog and planning my classes based on what my customers like and what my customers are interested in, because you guys are the backbone to my business. And I do this to encourage you to craft. And so I need ideas. Let me know what you're interested in. And that way I can base some classes on things that you are looking for. If there's techniques that you're interested in, let me know that as well. And you can make a comment. That is fine. Dora, you said Halloween and pumpkins are your favorite. Yes. Okay. Perfect. I love pumpkins. So, I will see what they have in our new catalog. And I will start planning that. I know if you go out on our online exclusive store on my site, which I have the link in this video, if you go out there, there is a cute Halloween stamp set. I'm here to tell you there's going to be a class based on that. It is like a hocus pocus, and it's got a black pot on it with some stuff spewing over. It is the cutest stamp set. So I know there's going to be something on that class, for that class. But that is the online exclusive, and you can actually go out on the store now and look at it. It's available to everybody now. So I know I'm going to get a class put together for that. And doing this Christmas in July really helps me get started on Christmas cards, because I do so many. So I hope y'all are enjoying my series. This is the first time I've done a series, so I'm hoping you enjoy it. I've got 2 more coming up. Yes, Dora, it is a hocus pocus. Yes, it is. And I have seen some really cute things coming across some of our leader pages that we have from people making designs with it. All right, and I put some rhinestone basic jewels on the tree there. All right, so let's close up that ink pad so I don't get that everywhere, because that will make a mess. Oh, well, you know what? I got to put the inside. Oh, whoa. I got to talking about the other class and I didn't put away my card. Hold on, guys. We got to assemble our card. Sorry. All right, let's put this card together here. So this is our inside, and I am just going to go ahead and use my tape runner. And we're going to put that on the inside of our card. And I just love double layering Christmas cards where you use a solid with the basic white. It just, it makes it pop, in my opinion. All right, so here we go. We're going to put our adhesive on the back side of this one, and I'm going to give our ribbon here another spin for it. And make sure I put the front on the right card side here. All right, so we're going to fold our card, take our bone folder, and give it a good there. All right, now we've got to do our envelope for this one. And for this, basically what I did, oop, I need my ink pad again. Ooh, sorry, I hit the camera. So for this, I just took it and gave it the snowflakes on the sides there. And then, get my piece of scrap. And then I did the stamp off and put some of the lighter colors in there as well. All right, there is our second card, guys. Let me close this up and I will share that with you. So, there. And there. That's the second card to our Christmas series. All right, so let's move to the third one, and this is our last card for tonight. It is using the Lost Lagoon, a piece of gold, and then the ribbon that I use for this is the Iridescent Irise ribbon. Is the one that I used for this one. All right. So let's go ahead and pull this out. Uh-oh, I dropped. Hold on. I dropped 2 of my most important pieces here. All right, so what we did for this is on the inside, I took the basic white, and we're going to just go ahead and do that real quick, and then we'll do the assemble pieces. We're going to stick that straight on here. For this one, I used the Hoping Your Home is Filled with the Spirit of the Season. And I stamped it in the Lost Lagoon. Okay. Now go ahead and fold this and give it that good sweep with the bone folder to give it that good crisp side there. All right, so then what I did is I have a piece of the basic white with the gold, and we are going to put it on the one side. So we're going to put our gold piece right there. And then we're going to take our designer series paper and we're going to match it right up to the gold. And we're going to put it right there. And we're going to put that down. Now for this ribbon, I took and did the same thing as I did the first time. I took it and I just wrapped it around, and then I just cut off enough to make sure I had enough to be able to attach it in the back. And then, oops. And then do not slide your ribbon nor your card base without attaching it first, like I just did. Silly. So we're going to go ahead and put that right there. And then this. Perfect. All right. And then our tree, I took the words of wishing you a Merry Christmas and I stamped in the Lost Lagoon, and I stamped it directly onto the tree. All right. And then perfect. Just like that. All right, so let's see. I think I dropped a piece. Oh, Lordy. I figured I was going to do that. I lost the, nope, there it is. Okay, perfect. I thought I lost the card base. So I have the base to the tree. So I am going to just take a little bit of liquid glue here, and I'm going to put it right onto the base of the tree stand. And then I'm going to put the tree right on top of there. And then I have a star that we are going to use. I need to get my dimensionals here. Where did I put the big pack? Here we go. All right. This is what I did. I put the dimensionals on the back here. All right. And remember, the 3 cards that I designed tonight is free with the minimum purchase of $35 or more. And you will get enough supplies to do 2 of each of the 3 designs tonight. And that will go until Saturday, July 20th. Will be when this offer closes. So you can get all of these cards with all the supplies when you place a $35 order or more. And then I put the star on the top with a dimensional. So that is the top of our card that is going to go on the base of our card if I quit losing my supplies. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put our adhesive on here. right. And then that goes straight onto my card base. Just like that. Perfect. All right. Thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed. All right, so now we need to do our card, our envelope for this card. And what I did is I just took the star and I stamped it in the Lost Lagoon. Wrong card. Wrong envelope. I just stamped it in the Lost Lagoon, and I just kind of stamped it onto the envelope here. All right. So let me close this up, and I will share the 3 cards that we did tonight so you can see it. And I'm going to go ahead and put our Christmas in July series sign back up. That way you can see what this class was. And remember that it is a free with a purchase of a minimum of $35. You will get all 3 of the cards that we designed tonight. There is card number 2. And here is card number 3. All right. I hope you enjoyed tonight, and thank you for joining me. I do have a couple of updates that I need to go over with you. Again, I have my Christmas in July stamp camp. It is Saturday, July 27th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. It is going to be 4 hours long, and we are going to be doing 8 Christmas cards. There is going to be 4 designs, 2 of each design. Also, we are going to be doing a gift box. The fee for this event is $60, and it includes all of your make and takes. It includes a value of $30 in Stampin' Up! Product. It also includes a step-by-step tutorial PDF file along with refreshments as well. Now, for this set, I will be using, let's see, did I put my stamp set in here? I am going to be using the truck along, and I have been using that in a lot of my videos lately. Not seeing it because it was in my copy and card bin. Hold on 1 second. So this is the stamp set that I will be using, trucking along. It also has a punch that goes with it. And these are some of the cards that I have made using the truck stamp set. Now, these are not the cards for the class, but these are examples of cards that you can use this set for. And then I also did this one. So I would love for you to come and join me for this fun event. Registration deadline is Tuesday, July 16th. So if you're interested in it, please jump on and get registered. If you did not receive my email for it, please let me know, and I will make sure you get that as well, because that has all of the registration information in there. Last thing I want to leave you with is Stampin' Up! Is doing a Earn to Redeem special for the month of July. For every $50 that you spend, you get a $5 coupon that you cash in August. So this is something Stampin' Up! Is doing. It is Earn to Redeem. So you spend $50. For every $50, you get a $5 coupon, and you get to spend that $5 coupon in August. Thank you, Dora. At that time, that is all I have. I hope you enjoyed this fun event. I will be back on Wednesday. I know it's early for some, but I have started a coffee and card with Jennifer on Wednesday mornings at 6:15 in the morning a.m. I will do a brief card that day before going to work, and what better way to start your day before leaving for work, or even just starting your day by spending a little time crafting. So come join me on Wednesday morning at 6:15, and I will see you then. If not, I will be back live on Sunday, July the 20th. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.